Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe to the Peter Gargan channel. Also don't forget to ring that bell. Thank you very much, and enjoy the video. Pikmin 3's story mode is rather short, and some would argue that it was over too soon. But why have I spent over 100 hours playing the game despite this? I think I've got some explaining to do. How are we today, everybody? I hope you're all good. My name is Peter, and for this video, I want to talk about one of my absolute favourite side modes in the entirety of my time as a Nintendo fan, Mission Mode from Pikmin 3. I have many fond memories of playing this mode non-stop during my teenage years, and it has played a significant role when it comes to why Pikmin 3 is my overall favourite thing to come out of the Wii U in general, despite the difficult times that Nintendo's first HD console has gone through. To give a little explanation of what Mission Mode is, basically, you and your Pikmin are given a time limit to complete one of 3 different tasks depending on which you go for. There's Collect Treasure, in which you have to bring back all treasures and enemy corpses back to the base in time. Next up, we have Battle Enemies, which, as the name implies, has you eliminate all enemies in the area. Last, we have Defeat Bosses, where you are tasked with taking out the story mode's bosses with the Pikmin you are given. You are awarded medals based on your performance, from Bronze, Silver, Gold and Platinum. The Platinum is guaranteed if you collect every treasure or kill every enemy, or if you take down the boss quickly enough. So why do I love this mode so much? Firstly, it rewards you based on your efficiency of carrying out the task, and in my opinion, this is something that perfectly complements the appeal behind the Pikmin series. Whenever I replay the story mode of a Pikmin game for the millionth time, I'm always determined to figure out how to improve each time. I'm always looking for new strategies that will allow me to complete the game more efficiently, such as how many ship parts or treasures I can collect in one day. I know that even despite getting the Platinum Medal in a mission, I'm always hungry for more, as your score will increase depending on how quickly you complete it. I frequently find myself looking back at my performance and I'm constantly seeing where I could have done things better, then trying it all over again just to shave off a few extra seconds. Yeah, I need help. This mode is also a great way to encourage speedrunning. All the practice you put into Mission Mode is also adaptable to the story mode of the game, but the in-game days will last longer than the time limits you get in the missions. I think it's safe to say that the Mission Mode is mostly responsible for putting me in the mood to replay Pikmin 3's campaign for this reason, as I'm always looking to shave off a day or two of each run in my attempts for 100% completion. You can even invite a friend to join you as you team up and divide roles between you, and there's a separate medal ranking depending on whether you're playing single player or cooperatively. I have some great memories of this, as most people I know personally had never played a Pikmin game beforehand, and it felt great to introduce something new to them like this and get them involved without having to force feed them the story. They even included some additional DLC maps shortly after the game's release. They were also reasonably priced for the content and replay value you're getting, and for this reason, I'd argue that it is some of the best paid DLC we have ever received from Nintendo so far. Some of these levels have some really interesting themes to them as well. We've got remixed versions of the levels present in the story, a Christmas-inspired course where you get to slide down a Christmas tree, and even a level that is loosely based on the Forest Navel from Pikmin 1. And speaking of older Pikmin games, some of the DLC allows you to play as Olimar and Louie, which can be relieving to those that weren't initially happy about them not being featured as playable in Pikmin 3 story mode. I just can't begin to describe how addicted I am to this mode, because every single time I clear the level, I'm always like, one more time, just over and over again until I'm just playing it for hours. I know I've gushed about this mode for quite a bit now, but what about some areas that could see improvement if future Pikmin games were to happen? One of the most obvious ways would be to introduce online multiplayer to the mix. While we have already seen a leaderboard with a bar graph comparing your score to other players around the world, wouldn't it be cool to team up with them in a similar vein to the Scarescraper from the Luigi's Mansion series? Granted, there could be some problems to this, such as being paired with someone who doesn't want to cooperate with you and try to screw you over, and I can imagine that Switch's shaky online could cause lag issues like we've seen with Smash Ultimate, especially considering the huge numbers of Pikmin on the screen at the same time. Besides this, it would be interesting to see what could be if it did work out. Also, I would like to see the idea of additional themes being expanded on, as the DLC had already started with this idea. This is something I'd strongly prefer over remixing already existing levels, as I feel the Pikmin series in general has so much more potential when it comes to exploring new ideas of levels that we haven't seen before. Perhaps a variety as diverse as the likes of 3D Mario Adventures. I would love to see a level where you navigate Pikmin around a volcano, for example, or maybe even some areas inspired by other Nintendo franchises like we've seen with Mario Kart in recent years, ranging from an island or town from the Animal Crossing series, or dungeons inspired by The Legend of Zelda. Pikmin 2 absolutely took pleasure in having treasures based on various aspects of Nintendo's history, so why not bring that back in a hypothetical mission mode for a future game? I just hope that if Pikmin 4 is in the works, we will see a return of this mode or the inclusion of a similar one. As for me, it would instantly become a must-have for all Switch owners out there. Anyway, that just about does it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you've played Pikmin 3, do you love the mission mode as much as I do, or do you think it could see some improvements? Also, if you happen to like Pikmin, why not check out this video where I speculate why I think Pikmin 4 is still on the way. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you later.